Hey, welcome back to another video. The Steam sale is live. Very exciting time. I did a video last year, but I crammed everything in one video. This time I'm going to try to split it up in multiple videos and kind of trinkle it out over the next couple weeks. So if you haven't spent all your money yet, these are going to be the top games that you have to get that are not necessarily on the greatest sale, but they're definitely worth getting, especially if you have only a budget to get a couple games. These are in no particular order. They might be kind of in order of most expensive to least expensive, after the sale price. Total War Warhammer 2 is a really great game, especially with Mortal Empire. It kind of makes the first game a little bit irrelevant to me, but if you don't have any of them, I could see why Warhammer 2 might not be the best choice to get. But if you already have Warhammer 1 and you're trying to decide whether or not you even needed Warhammer 2, it's definitely a really great game. It's 25% off on sale. It's not a huge sale, but for 45 bucks, it's really worth it. I played it for 177 hours and I absolutely love it. There's a lot of stuff to do here. There is a lot of DLCs and content from the first game. So like if you don't have the DLCs from the Warhammer 1 or you don't have a lot of the races that are unlocked, it could seem a bit overwhelming, but the base game has a lot of content and you have the Vortex campaign and you have Mortal Empire, and Mortal Empire is really, really awesome. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a really fun game. I did do a review on it already, so if you want to see the full review, check the description box below for the link to that. It's one of those games where in the review I said it's really good if it's on sale. Well, it's on sale on the summer Steam sale. 30% off, it's $42. I played it for 87 hours. It's a good game. It's really fun. It's not for everyone, and it's not like, don't go into it thinking that it's Skyrim. It's different, but it is worth giving it a shot, especially on the discount. But yeah, check out that review just to see if it's going to be your cup of tea or not. So I know Fallout 4 isn't the most popular game of the series, but it's the first one I played, and I actually had a lot of fun playing it. I played it for 140 hours. I played the Far Harbor DLC and the Nuka World. Nuka World? Is it? Yeah, the Nuka World DLC. And I enjoyed it a lot. There's a lot of content here, and it is a lot of fun. And this one, you're getting the Game of the Year edition for 50% off, $30, which I do think is worth it because those two DLCs, I think one is like 15 bucks and one is 10 bucks, and they're actually really fun additions to the game that I do recommend that you get the Game of the Year version over just the standalone. But if you want to get the standalone, it's 15 bucks, 50% off. So I did do a Far Harbor review / impressions, and I'll put that link in the description box below as well for you to check out. But it's a good game. Some people are just really obsessed with Fallout 3 New Vegas, but I haven't played that one. But I really did, going in fresh for the Fallout series, I did enjoy this one. It was a lot of fun for me. So I'm not sure if this has been on sale for this low before for a Grand Theft Auto 5, which is a really great game, and it's 67% off for 20 bucks. That seems like a really great deal. I mean, if you just want to play single player, which is mainly what I did, that's a great deal. I'm not sure if it's been cheaper than that before. If you haven't played it yet, it's a really good time to pick it up. Almost everything gets compared to it in that genre. Like, oh, is the world as big or as in depth or as populated or as crazy as the GTA worlds usually are? And GTA 5 is one of my favorites of the series, so it's definitely worth checking that one out. So I did play it for 134 hours. It was very enjoyable. I don't really play GTA 5 online, but I play a little bit here and there on it just to cruise around and, I don't know, drive off cliffs and stuff, like, typical GTA things. But the single player is where it's really at. It's a lot of fun. You switch between 3 different characters. It's pretty cool. Planet Coaster is a game I bought in the last summer Steam sale. It's a really fun roller coaster tycoon type a simulator, a theme park simulator, or roller coaster simulator, whatever the genre is called. It's a really fun game. I love Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I couldn't wait to play it. And so last summer sale, I did buy it, and I really love it. It's a really fun game. So Planet Coaster is on sale, 55% off. It's 20 bucks, to 20 bucks and 24 cents if you want to be really particular about it. I played it for 54 hours. It's a really fun game. Really enjoyed it. The one problem I would say with it is if you really like the Steam Workshop, which I love the Steam Workshop, and the Steam Workshop for this game is really awesome because people come up with insane stuff that you can just take their design, throw it into your park, but there are so many parts to those things that your game is going to lag like crazy unless you have a beast machine. But it's really fun, and it's really fun to see what other people make in it. So sure, you can do the sandbox thing and do your own rides, but I really like this game in terms of seeing what other people create and seeing how insane and detailed you can get in this game. It's pretty great. So this game is on every single list that you'll ever see anywhere, especially with the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer reveal. It's Witcher 3. You know, Witcher 3 is a really great game. Until recently, I did not know. Some of my friends do not really like Witcher 3, but it's a really great game. There's a lot of content here, and the Game of the Year edition is on sale for 60% off. It's $20. That's insane. That deal is ridiculous for how much you get in this game. Like, I mean, there's no way I would ever get it at that price because I had to get it day one and play it right away because it's such a good game. But if you still haven't played Witcher 3, this is an insane time to pick it up because you also get 2 amazing expansions. I don't even want to call them DLCs because they are expansions. They expand upon the game, especially Blood and Wine. That is just an entire new area, and there's just a ton of content in this game, and it's a reason why it's everywhere. I mean, CD Projekt Red is my favorite developer by far, and I played it for 126 hours. You can play it way more than I did. You can play way more than I did. The other great thing about the Witcher games, if you have one or you have two, just go and finish the bundle. You'll get an extra discount if you finish the bundle. Even though I have Witcher 2 on a different list, this is a really good game. But Witcher 1, I tried to play it. It's very dated. I'm really hoping they do a remaster or a remake because I really want to learn and explore the story there. But the combat is just... Elder Scrolls 6 got revealed in a very lackluster title card, but the hype is there. And so if you haven't played Skyrim for some odd reason or another, or if you played Skyrim on consoles, this is a really great time to get Skyrim. It's the Skyrim Special Edition, 50% off. It's $20. Wow, that's kind of nuts that Skyrim is so cheap now. It is kind of old, right? It's like 11. What was it? 11/11/11. So it was released in 2011. I'm pretty sure that was because I remember it was like 11/11/11 or 11-11. So I think that was what the thing was. But like, the mods really keep this game alive. People mod this game like nuts. I think it still has a Steam Workshop. I really hope it still has a Steam Workshop because Fallout 4 didn't have a Steam Workshop, which was a big bummer. I played the game for 210 hours, but you guys know at this point, Skyrim can be played endlessly, practically. It's just like how much patience do you have and how far and deep you want to go into the game. We're not going to get Elder Scrolls 6 anytime soon, so might as well just pick up Skyrim and just play it and have fun with it. So if you don't have Fallout 4 and you don't have Skyrim, this is amazing because you can get Skyrim Special Edition, Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition, 60% off, $40. You get both games. Next game I did not play as long, but it's just as good, and it's part of one of my favorite series since it's been rebooted. It's Rise of the Tomb Raider. Because the first game is like under $5. It's on a different list, so that's going to come a little bit later. So Rise of the Tomb Raider is this 20-year celebration. It comes with the season pass, with all the DLCs and whatnots. It's a really great game. It's 70% off. It's 70% off. Sometimes I don't realize how much on sale some of these are. It's 70% off. It's $18. What a great deal. I played it for 22 hours, but it was an amazing, full of action, no downtime, 20 hours, a lot of fun. I really like the reboot. They're really good games. And the first Tomb Raider is insane. It's like under $3 for like the base game. That's an insane price for such an amazing game. And if you're coming to it late, I mean, this is a great time just to pick them up because the new game is coming out very soon. It's coming out September 14th. September 14th, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is coming out. I cannot wait for that game. I'm not pre-ordering it, but I'll probably buy it day one. Bioshock is a series that I came really late to, but now is a really great time as any because I played it recently and there's remastered versions now. So the Bioshock Collection is 75% off, $15. I really do recommend if you don't have them, you get all of them. Don't just get one of them. Don't just get the last game. There's about 30 hours. I played it for 30 hours, 9, 10, 11, exactly 9, 10. First game, 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours. It just happened out that way. It was really fun. I think I played it last year or the year before, so I played it relatively recently. Like I played it the same year the remasters came out, so I played the base games first, and the remasters then came out after I finished the game. I was just so surprised, as I was playing it, why I haven't even played this when I was in high school. What was I playing that I missed out on it? I think it was Oblivion. I think I was playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion. All right, so the next few games don't quite make it onto the list of hard recommendations, but they're worth mentioning here because they're a little bit more pricey than anything else, that if you were on the fence with these games, it might be enough to get you in to play them. So this one is a game I'm currently playing now that I am really enjoying. It's Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm actually having a lot of fun playing it. I did stream it a bit, so I'll put a link to one of the streams that I was playing it in. and any other relevant videos will be in the description box below with all the other ones already mentioned. So Assassin's Creed Origins, 50% off. It's 30 bucks. You have to use the Uplay store to launch it. So it will go through Steam, through the Uplay launcher. You can go on Uplay to get the game, the Uplay store, especially if you have the Ubisoft 100 Ubisoft coins. You can get an extra 20% off, but you have to use the web browser Uplay store to get it. But yeah, Origins, I really like the direction they're going in with the new series. With what they're taking the series, and it's a really old series, and since Assassin's Creed 3 really turned me off to the series. Black Flag was really fun, but playing it recently, it is a bit annoying to start fresh. You just want to jump into the ship combat. Origins is a really fun game, and I'm really enjoying the whole entire process of where it is now. And so Odyssey is coming out also later this year, which they've been making in tangent or in tandem or in parallel to. Who knows? We'll see when it comes out. But it also looks pretty fun, so it's a good time to check it out if you wanted to. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'll probably do some sort of video about it later whenever I get around to finishing the game. Middle-earth Shadow of War had a lot of controversy because of the loot boxes, and yes, they're a bit aggressive and very unnecessary, but they are taking them out, which they never should have been there in the first place. But it didn't stop me from enjoying it. My friend Ricky got this game for me because I was just torn about it. I'm like, I can't buy a game with loot boxes in it, but I'm really glad he did get it for me because I played it 60 hours. It was a lot of fun. There is a ton of grinding, like really pointless grindiness at the end. Like there's like an end part of the game, and then there's this extra extended end to it where it's a very grindy, like same mechanic over and over. I do have Shadow of Mordor on another list for this series, which is a really fun game, but doesn't have that extra grind at the end. This one has a lot of that extra grind at the end, but it was still a really fun game, and it's 66% off, $20. That's why it's not really on the sure list. Like if it was cheaper than that, I would be like, yeah, go ahead and buy it right away, instant buy. But there's certain things in it that will really turn off some people, so it's not really for everyone. But if you're still curious about the game and you haven't played Shadow of Mordor, go play Shadow of Mordor instead. That's a less aggressively bipolar. What is that? What would you say? It's not such a divisive game. The Shadow of Mordor would be more of like, a game that everyone enjoys. Shadow of War has a lot of controversy behind it, but I really enjoyed playing it. I just don't want to put it really high up on this list, and just put it with an asterisk that if you really do enjoy the game, the series, you probably have some lot of fun here. I had a lot of fun playing it. So Tales of the Berseria is another game that I bought last Steam summer sale, and it's now 70% off, 15 bucks. It's a really great price. I played it 27 hours, but I haven't finished it. It's unfinished because of the JRPG grindiness that ended up happening. There's a lot of empty dungeons. There's a lot of unnecessary combat, but for the right person to play it, it is a really great game. And for this price, it's a really good one to get into, especially if you ended like me, who really liked it and really enjoyed playing it, but just couldn't get past all the grind. Alright, so those are the games that I recommend that you get before you spend all your money on all the small indie games, on the 95% off games, that if any of these games ever interested you at all, or you were on the fence about getting them, I really recommend you get them, because you're going to get a lot of good content here. You're going to get games that you're actually going to play now and not play eventually, or never play or never touch. Like in my last video I'm going to show what games I bought in the last summer Steam sale, and see how many of them I actually have not played yet, or did not finish. Like Tales of Berseria, I did not finish that game, that's why I didn't put on the higher on the list, put on like little asterisk section of the of this video, because I never finished it. So like, you really want to pick games that you're actually going to play now, or you don't get any games at all. But this is just my recommendations on games that I've saw that I'm like, wow, that game's on sale for that much. Like, oh my god, I love that game. I can't believe it's that cheap. This game is worth so much more than they're offering it for. So this is the idea of what this video was about. So hopefully you enjoyed it. So hopefully you got some inspiration of what you want to get during the Steam summer sale. It's an exciting time just to see all the sales that are going on. Let me know what games you're getting. Put it in the comments below to tell me if I missed any that are really good. There's more videos coming up as well. I have been live streaming this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like the video so you can see more of the Steam sale videos that come out in the next couple weeks. And also for my beard anniversary video that's going to come out next month. So keep an eye out for that. It's 1 year this month, and it's been a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you on the next one. But I need to turn on the AC unit. Holy crap. I'm dying. Save me. On. AC unit on. Google, turn the AC unit on. I do. That's the thing. I do have notes. I do have notes. I took notes last night. I took notes on all of them to jog my memory. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working.